The Gratitude for Existence program is one of the findings of positive psychology research in the past 20 years. Recent studies of positive psychology show that one of the prominent characteristics that distinguish happy people from unhappy people is a very simple but, at the same time, very important characteristic. This characteristic is that people who feel good in life and feel salvation and experience inner happiness more have a habit of appreciating life and its gifts. For this reason, Professor Martin Seligman, in his studies, has always asked students to take time for just 5 minutes, 2 to 3 times a week, to remember the blessings they have in life and to give thanks for them. Here, an Oriental story comes to our aid to show us how much a habit or a specific style of dealing with life and its gifts can create a feeling of inner happiness. Without even increasing our income or our house getting bigger, our car getting more stylish, or even our physical health getting better. In this story, it is said that the king who governed his land beautifully and well, in his old age, concluded that my children might not be able to govern the country as I wanted after me. These rules and regulations and the feeling of happiness that the citizens have, as a result of the inefficiency of my children, will turn into chaos, oppression, injustice, and suffering for the people. For this reason, he gathered some of his country's scientists and asked them to travel to different lands and search for the wisdom of life in the written and unwritten works of other nations and collect them all in one volume and as the wisdom of life. Bring to him to give the book to his children and for them to read and act on it so that after him, this land will be a land of happiness. For 20 years, these scientists and researchers traveled from one city to another, from one country to another, to collect the collection of the wisdom of life. They returned after 20 years and gave the king a 500-page book as an extract of life wisdom. The king gave it to his children and asked them to read, memorize and act on this book. However, he asked the researchers to still receive their rights and to gather together in the city's public library and see if they could summarize this 500-page book in one sentence or not. In such a way, if someone uses that one sentence or phrase in his life will improve and completely change without any other change. By acting on that one sentence, or that one wise phrase, he will experience a better life. The researchers discussed the whole book for years, read, reread, reviewed it, and paid attention to every sentence. After 3 or 4 years, they came to the king and said, "We found the expression. If you or anyone else acts on that phrase or sentence, his life will improve a few steps and feel more beautiful." "Say the phrase," said the king, "we will test it now. If it makes us feel better, it shows the accuracy of the statement. But if it doesn't make us feel better, it shows that your work was wrong." The researchers gave this phrase to the king. Every day in your life, once, remember the blessings you have, not defects and deficiencies. When the king read this phrase, he did not understand its meaning and asked the researchers to interpret it. They said, "Your Majesty, you constantly and every day think about your shortcomings, your family, and your country. But don't you think that we have perfect drinking water on this land, we are safe, we have a lot of rain and snow, you have feet that you can go to the toilet by yourself, you have hot bath water that you can bathe yourself in. Wash. You have clothes that keep you warm, you have a bed where you can rest in beauty and peace, you have food that you do not starve and thousands of other blessings. If we remember your blessings daily, we will feel better." The king saw that he felt more beautiful by remembering the blessings. From morning to evening, we think about what we don't have or people who have wronged us. We generate negative emotions in our bodies. But if we remember honorable people, friends, family members, sisters, brothers, or other people who have been by our side and we're able to share our problems or joys and appreciate their presence in life. Then we will feel better. Now we want to do a practical exercise with each other to have a great feeling. First, put your body in a relaxed state. Allow your body to be in a comfortable position. If you feel discomfort or muscle tension in any part of your body, please take a deep, slow breath. Focus all your attention on that point, and as you exhale, say, "Relax." Allow that point to relax and release its tension. If you pay attention, you will notice how calm and relaxed your body is in its current state. Experience peace and lightness. That's great. Now listen to my words and travel with me. Maybe if you watch this program once, you can review its content later in your mind while walking, hiking, or even sitting behind the car. Think of the day ahead as a new day. A day that will open beautiful perspectives for you. A day you have never experienced before. It doesn't matter what kind of thoughts you had in the past, what thoughts you used, or what thoughts you started your day with in the morning. The only thing that matters is the kind of thoughts you choose to think and listen to and decide and act on. Now, together, allow us to throw out all the anxieties, worries, fears, anger, rages, guilt, or even the feeling of injustice to the other, from our unconscious minds. They are not thoughts we want to start our day with as a new day. This is a new day and a new beginning. Most of the time, we focus on what we don't have, making us not enjoy what we have now. For our future, it is better to be happy with what we have now, make the best use of it, and remind ourselves of what we have now. Being satisfied with what we have now opened the way to more success and blessings for us to enter and see the prospects as promising. Have you ever thought about the everyday items of life that are around you and serve you? Give them some thought. Have you ever thought about the flow of electricity in your home? Have you noticed how much electricity has made our lives comfortable? How good and wonderful it is that we have this beautiful gift. Think of all the things in your life that run on electricity and see how delightful and wonderful it is that we can enjoy this gift. Think about your home refrigerator and how it keeps food and fruit healthy and fresh for you. Think about your gas stove and that this convenient and accessible device enables us to cook and prepare delicious food. See what else in your home contributes to your quality of life. Be grateful for it. Do it right now. Allow yourself a moment to see the blessings around you and appreciate their presence in your life. The next time your plane, train, or bus is delayed or canceled, avoid getting angry. Instead, remember what a blessing it is to be able to sit inside a safe metal object and move easily on the ground to travel a long distance. Today's vehicles are one of the safest means of human transportation, and we should respect and love them. Let your mind dwell on the various connections you have in your life. Admire all the connections others make and be grateful for all the people around you and the good social relationships. Let's be thankful for these relationships. Indeed, sometimes these people may not behave according to our wishes. But think about it, what would happen if they weren't there? Now that they are, let's celebrate their presence in life. If we want to experience peace, we must think peaceful and relaxing thoughts. If we want prosperity and happiness, then we must open the gates of our minds to it. To be creative, we must recognize our capabilities and think about creativity and creative ways. Repeat these sentences with me in your mind. I am a completely open channel. A completely open gate so that clear and constructive thoughts are sent to me, and the creative force of existence presents itself through my clear and open mind. What I need to know is to understand what I need to know. I am sure that whatever I need will come to me. My inner forces fully support and guide me, and my path is smooth and comfortable. But for this, I have to make good choices. One of the things that creates a lot of problems for us is the thoughts of anger, revenge, resentment, and blame. Let's take the opportunity to put them all out of our minds before we start our day. Please repeat these sentences with me. I release all my need for anger, revenge, resentment, and blame. I forgive all those who need my forgiveness from the bottom of my heart and forgive myself. I begin today with a vision of love, forgiveness, peace, joy, and the expectation of goodness in all aspects. Wherever you go today, send your love and friendship in advance and wish for good for everyone. If you go shopping, give love and friendship to the people on the street, the sellers, the store owners, the workers, the customers, the taxi and bus drivers, and look at everyone with love and affection. Love buildings, stores, employees, and employers. An inner love. If you visit someone, for example, a friend, doctor, lawyer, head of an office, or anyone else, send them a sincere message of friendship and love in advance. Let's announce that today is a lovely and blessed day for you, and you are ready to receive any kind of change. If a problem or trouble occurs to you during the day, instead of malice and resentment, you will give it your love and affection, and then you will see that all the energy of love and affection that you send will be stronger and bigger towards you. Returns as often as you can repeat this phrase, I am approved and accepted by myself. I confirm myself. I accept myself. I am worth and deserve to receive love and affection. I go now to accept myself as I am. I confirm and accept myself. I don't need to look like someone else to be accepted. I accept and respect myself for my human dignity, with all my flaws and mistakes. Now let today be a good and happy day for you. A good day for a new beginning. One of the best days of your life and the beginning of a favorable life period.